Are you submitting your SAT or ACT score for your college? Nah, my school's test optional. Wrong answer. In today's episode on MyDB, we will be discussing, should I submit my standardized test score if my school is test optional? Let's see if we should. First, what is test optional? If the college or university that you are applying to is test optional, it means that standardized test scores are not required. Is it a benefit if I still submit it? Well, let's examine the benefits of going test optional. Colleges and universities that go test optional actually have a benefit to themselves. If a college and university is test optional, it means that they are more than likely going to have more applicants applying for that school. More applicants does not always mean that they will have more acceptance. So even though they are having more students apply to their college or their university, that college or university instantly becomes more competitive because their acceptance rates are going to drop, so it becomes an exclusive school to apply to. And because they are test optional, they are going to have a wider variety of students actually applying to these colleges and universities because it is test optional. So going test optional actually does benefit a college and a university. So with that in mind, how does it affect you as the student? Defining Access did a study in 2018. Okay, 2018, this was before the COVID-19 pandemic. And in this study, they looked at almost 1 million applicants who applied to 28 test optional schools. So yes, test optional was a thing before the pandemic. In this study, they found that 75% of the students, sorry about that if you heard the random leaf blower, but they found that 75% of the students who applied to this test optional school still submitted their test scores. So if you do that math, they're still here with the leaf blower. Anyways, like I was saying, they found that 75% of these 1 million applicants still submitted their test scores. 75% of 1 million means that 750,000 students still decided to prep, take, and submit the scores for their SAT or their ACT. That's still a pretty big percentage for a test optional school. In addition, this 2018 study found that the students who did not submit a standardized test score were about 10% less likely to be accepted. Interesting, isn't it? So let me ask you, do you think that you should still submit a standardized test score? Students should submit a standardized test score if you fall into these categories. If you have a competitive score that's within the 50th percentile or higher for that college or university, if you are going to be applying for merit-based scholarships, yes, they do need your standardized test score still. If you want to enter a highly competitive major, I'm talking STEM majors here, you need to consider submitting a standardized test score. And the fourth category, if you don't exactly have an impressive academic record that shows years of involvement in extracurriculars and just a well-rounded student. So those are the 4 categories of students who should consider submitting a standardized test score even if your college or university is test optional. There is a difference from test optional, which we just discussed, and test blind. Most colleges are test optional. So, are you going to be submitting your standardized test score on your college application? I hope your answer is now yes. Thanks for watching today's episode on MyDB Learning. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for additional tips and tricks on how to master and work your way around the SAT and the ACT. And of course, don't forget about my exclusive membership. There is exclusive content just for you on that channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.